it being where his hand was.
Okay.
Check your inventory.
Miss Miller and the professor are talking.
Alright.
There you have it in your... What are you doing, kid?
The little stones make perfect ammunition for the slingshot.
Not shoot
Now
him.
I just need a suitable target. Good morning, Miss Miller.
I tipped my hat, but I lost it on the train.
Constable Zellner, how are you?
Whoa, T!
Whoa, she's a little frightening.
Not quite.
Mouth
I
is a
was
little too
poisoned.
overly animated, lady. Oh, don't eat your hand.
That wretch. Who do you mean by
Her
that
eyes are
wretch?
kind of creepy too.
That
Yeah, they are.
stowaway. That new
I think she's
race.
actually a man.
The young man can't be the murderer. Constable Oliver had already apprehended him when the shot was fired.
You mean...
Whoever killed the Baroness is still on the loose.
Dun, dun,
I think-
dun!
I should take my leave. I'd like to rest.
He did
a
it.
while.
You just hit the camera.
One last question, Professor.
Ugh.
Oh, you have one question, so make sure it's a good one.
The safe in Legrand's cabin can only be opened with 3 keys. Am I right?
That's correct. We sent the first to Monsieur Mokhtar of the Egyptian Museum via air freight. I have one, and the inspector has the other.
But it was originally planned that someone else should carry the 3rd key, right?
You are well informed, Constable. Baroness von Trebitz should have had it. But then there were concerns. And for that reason, Inspector Legrand took it himself.
Was that his idea?
Well, yes, you could say that. I want to go back to my cabin.
Inspector
I'll
is
see
looking
you
more
later,
and more
Mary.
suspicious.
The plot
See you
thickens.
later.
Look at that.
I didn't want to
Oh my
interrupt
God,
your
she
conversation
wears
with Professor Lucien
No.
so
No,
abruptly.
Those are
I don't know.
Oh
what's
man,
wrong
I
with him.
used to know the name of
Learning
those
that there's
shoes.
still a burglar on board seemed to frighten him.
Oh well.
He was so relaxed the whole time, and then...
And then the stupid Swiss constable came by and made him anxious.
Oh, he's Swiss? I thought he was
Oh.
French.
I didn't
No,
mean
he's
that.
Swiss.
No matter.
He sounds
I'm
French.
sure
No.
he'll calm down and come
Pretty
back
sure
soon
because he
enough.
was
The-
kind of stationed in-
May
Ins-
I
Inspector
ask you
Legrand
a few
is French.
questions?
Oh.
Of course.
Oh, he's
Maybe he needs.
German.
I guess he needs many herrings for breakfast. Or is that Sweden? Wait, he's.
I don't know.
I don't know anything. I'm American.
How is
We're
Matt?
on culture.
He seems happy enough.
That hurt.
After all the commotion, he's already back to his old self.
I only went to private school.
I haven't
Stop
told him
pushing the
about
chair.
Well, quit it.
That'd be a bit too much for him.
I don't know what you're supposed to be quitting, but quit it.
I don't weigh
I wanna thank you
enough
again
for you
for
to
what
be
you did
putting
on
your
the train.
foot on it.
I wouldn't have known.
Everything's fine. Think
There,
nothing
there.
of it.
How did he reach her from all that way?
Whoa, yeah, that's a good point.
Like he just like put his hand on her shoulder, but he's all the way over here. He just fucking Stretch Armstrong that.
Maybe he's
How was
part
last
Disney.
night for
He
you?
did a tesseract.
It was awful. I was having a conversation with Edgar.
That's such an odd thing to.
Here on the forecastle. Then I wanted to look for the lady and went forward via the side deck. When I passed the Baroness's cabin, I heard a muffled scream.
You heard a scream.
Yes. I thought the Baroness probably had a fall. I went to the door and listened for a moment. Since I couldn't hear anything, I knocked on the door and asked whether she was all right. There was no answer.
And you didn't like
Interesting.
tell someone?
And then?
Right?
I didn't know what to do, so I tried to open the door. It was locked. I saw the Baroness's butler, Mr. Inch, on the forecastle. I thought he might have the key and went back.
Look at the
On the
little
way, the
ties
bobby
on her
crossed my path, and then
bonnet
Edgar,
there
who wanted to check
aren't
the safe.
like
I explained the situation
don't have any
to
physics or
him,
anything,
and
so
then
they're
the
just
alarm
like
went off.
clipping through her neck.
Yeah.
Well,
How
we got
did
the
the scream
alibi for the
sound?
butler.
It was a short outcry, very frightened, as if someone had been startled.
Was it a woman's voice?
Yes, the voice was high.
So it could have been a scream from the Baroness. Possibly because she discovered someone in her cabin.
Possibly.
That person might have threatened her with a weapon, so that she wouldn't scream for help.
Oh, God.
He waited until the coast
Yeah.
was
Why didn't
clear.
you tell someone, you
Please stop
bitch?
it, Mr. Zellner.
The Baroness's butler said that he was on the forecastle as well.
Yes, he was standing on the other side of the
So,
deck smoking
okay.
a cigarette.
Forkser?
Was he on the forecastle the whole time?
Forksel?
I'm not sure.
It looks like
He
Fort
was
Castle,
there,
but
and
they're
I always
saying
thought it was
Forksel.
Fort
He was on the
Castle.
side
But they're
deck
saying
with us.
Forksel.
Maybe it's a weird
Oh,
German
yes,
pronunciation.
he looked after you while you were unconscious. He unbuttoned your collar and held your head while the doctor checked you.
But you can't say for certain whether he came from the forecastle with you and Professor Lucien, or afterwards.
Well, no. But where else could he have come from?
Evan.
Did you report that to Inspector Legrand?
Yes, last night. He was very interested and took a lot of notes. But I wanted to look for Lady Westmacott, and he let me go without further delay. He said that he'd take down my full statement today.
I understand.
Do you think the man from the train also killed the Baroness, Constable Zellner?
I don't know yet.
It's horrible. Explosions, thieves, murderers. This isn't the right place for a lady and a little boy.
Welcome to the world?
You and Professor Lucien seem to be having a lively
Lucien.
conversation.
Oh, yes. He's an expert in ancient Egyptian art and preeminent in hieroglyphic research. He's the head of the Egyptian department in the British Museum, you know. And he's going to open an exhibition at the Egyptian Museum in Cairo.
Right. For the eye.
They had planned on exhibiting both jewels together for the first time in decades, but that's not going to happen now, sadly. I think it's quite upsetting for him.
I think
We're working
aliens
did it.
hard to ensure that at least one eye will be on display.
Well, it's upsetting because he
I know.
doesn't get to do his
I
dream,
asked Lady
you know, of
Westmacott
having
if
both
she
the
Well, I
eyes.
thought they already did
participated
it.
in the opening of the
No,
exhibition.
it got stolen.
I think it would be
Didn't
good
it?
for her.
And
Oh, wait, yeah,
Professor
that was the
Lucien
first-
will surely
Yeah.
offer you
Okay.
a private tour. You're American, aren't you?
That's correct.
And you moved to England because of the job?
I lived in England before. During the Second World War, I volunteered. I worked in a pharmacy on a U.S. base north of London.
In a pharmacy? Interesting.
So she has
Oh,
drugs.
it was the war, and everyone was sent where they could help best.
Please go on, Mrs. Miller.
After the war, I studied music in London. I met my husband there. We married and went back to the States together.
He was also American?
No, English. But he said he had problems with his family, and he wanted to be as far from them as possible.
And you gave up your studies for him?
Well, yes, I did.
Oh,
Life as a single mother couldn't have been easy.
It was pretty tough then. I worked from morning till night, and it was still only enough for the bare necessities. And I couldn't give Matt all the attention he needed.
And then Lady Westmacott entered your life.
It was like an angel appeared to me. She must have offered me the position out of pity. I had no experience as a carer. She made me a generous offer. I couldn't believe it. And she really adores Matt. She's offered him a good education, and now he has every opportunity in life.
That was nice.
Almost
Yeah.
unbelievable story.
I'm still afraid that it's a dream and that I'll wake up one day.
How does it feel to work for such a world-famous person?
The work is very interesting and varied, and it pays well too.
You are very lucky that the lady offered the position to you.
I just hope she won't change her mind one day. What would become of Matt's education then? I really make an effort to measure up to Lady Westmacott's expectations, but sometimes I feel like I fall short.
Lady Westmacott couldn't ask for a better companion.
I'm saving up as much money as I can all the same. I'd do anything so that Matt doesn't have to give up his new life.
If you worked in a pharmacy, you would certainly know something about medicines and poisons.
Everything is a potential poison, Constable. It depends on the dose.
Have
True.
you ever heard of chloral hydrate?
It's a tranquilizer, isn't it?
I'm asking you.
Lady Westmacott also asked questions like that, for her last novel. But since I've never wanted to kill anyone, I never bothered with things like Strick Neen and arsenic and all that. I
Strychnine?
could recommend something for a headache, a sore throat,
I thought it was
or a
strychnine.
rash.
That's kind of
I
you.
think,
but there's really
maybe
no
both
need.
pronunciations? I thought it was always strychnine. Oh,
It is strychnine.
okay.
It's probably just a foreign
Lady
misdirectional
Westmacott dropped a
thing.
hint
Yeah.
on the train.
Or maybe she
that
just didn't know how to
she
pronounce
killed
it.
her hero, Partout.
Gigawatt.
What did she mean by that?
Oh, she must have meant the manuscript.
Manuscript?
She always takes it with her. It's an unpublished Partu novel. I once asked her why she
Well, it
never
was
published
close. It wasn't her diary,
She
but it was
said that
something
according
written.
to her will, the novel's only to be published after her death.
And
Huh.
in it, Partout will be killed?
Maybe. I've never read it. No one has. You'd better ask her yourself.
I'll be seeing you, Miss Miller.
Constable?
All right.
Rex.
Sharper.
He could be more cooperative, but no reason to shoot a stone.
Well, there you go, Chase. I tried.
He's a ginger. That's every reason to shoot a stone in his head.
I'm gonna shoot you in the head!
No, it's okay. He's a white male. He's allowed to get.
Yeah, see?
As are you.
But I'm not a ginger. I'm not a ginger.
But you're a white male.
But I'm not a ginger. I have a soul.
I have to talk
I
to
have.
the young fellow
Gingers have
Riley.
lots of souls, remember?
We have to get into the cargo hold.
Every freckle on our
Forgot about
body
that, yeah.
represents a soul we've stolen.
He won't
I have
let me
more
talk
soul
to
than
our
you.
young friend.
Like Shang Tsung. Your soul is mine.
And what about the other guy? Could the second...
Oh, I can talk to him now.
Alright.
What are you?
Inspector Legrand is questioning the first op... And it will be hours before he gets...
And
We'll save time if I...
would also save time if you stopped asking me the same things. What time is it, by the way?
Gotta know.
No.
Go and get yourself something.
You could bring me something, though.
So, what do you
Sure.
want to eat?
Oh, anything.
There's ham and egg.
Can't touch
Why not?
Sergeant Mills.
Hmm?
He's responsible for the fitness of the unit, and he'll chew you out if he thinks you've packed on a few pounds.
I see.
What?
Leave it with...
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
go get food.
The bottle should be full of water. No way to verify that.
quest to get some food.
What other food is there?
It looks like this bottle has something more than water in it. What are you talking about? Why do you keep talking to yourself, Constable? I
See if
would
I
love to
can-
see that in Adventure Game.
Alright.
A dude soliloquies the entire thing, but like one character is able to notice it and is like, alright, dude, who are you talking to?
Whatever
Back
Constable
to the
Oliver wants
music
is
room,
getting ham and
it's
eggs.
really funky.
He's very happy about getting these
And
ham and eggs.
just a pinch of salt for our friendly constable.
What a dick.
Jesus Christ, that was a lot of salt. So, whoa. Did you see that?
What? No.
Whoop!
Whoop!
Constable Oliver,
Here you go!
Huh?
ham and eggs, piping hot.
Oh, I shouldn't really.
I don't see anyone here who'd rebuke
So I guess then he's
you.
gonna drink his
It was a
water, but
hard
then
night.
what?
Yeah, true.
I guess he has to go pee?
I guess?
Delicious. Just enough salt.
Okay, I guess
Well, you got the salt right.
Oh, that was good of you. Cheers.
You don't expect me to wash your dirty dishes as well, do you?
Oh, of course not, Your Majesty. Oh, that was a proper meal and no mistake.
I'll just set this right here. Like a sim. Wash it down.
well,
Okay.
Constable The constable is quenching his thirst with a bottle of water. You'll...
oh, so, I'm making him drink his water.
The constable...
Is he supposed to give him more food or what?
I don't know. Let's see what we can do. This is weird.
Well, it is an adventure game.
No, I can't get any more food. Talk to her again.
Lady Westmacott.
Quit it! Pay
Wait,
attention!
what? I am paying
For a
attention.
moment.
Jeez.
By all means, Mr.
Bothering me.
Why is it bothering you?
This is bothering me. You're supposed to be playing a game with me. You're
I am playing a
tweeting.
game with
No,
you.
you're not. You're talking.
Did Miss
This is why
Miller
Twitter's the
cope with
devil.
all the
This is not
excitement?
It is. I
It is
hate
that.
Twitter.
But what happened on the train?
Everybody, I hate Twitter.
She wouldn't be able to go on if something
Twitter is what
happened
you
to
make of
Matthew.
it.
She's worried
Yeah,
about
and everybody turns into the
She
devil.
has.
It breaks her heart that he lives at a boarding school.
It's like a friend of
Can't always
mine
be with her.
had a
But
panic
she
attack the
sets
other day
her wishes and
because he
needs
woke up
aside so that he can get a good
and he hadn't been on Twitter in a while.
Her way.
And he gets on Twitter and every single message that's on it is from a friend of his saying, "Oh my god, I'm in so much pain," and "Oh my god, I'm hungover," and "Oh my god, I'm so depressed and lonely." Every single fucking message on his dashboard. And then he had a panic attack at like 2 a.m. in the morning.
That's his fault. He can't process information. Doesn't matter if it was on Twitter or Tumblr.
Right? That information could have come from anywhere.
Run off.
It's not
Run away.
Twitter's
But the
fault.
point is people are using it for these purposes, and that's a horrible use for it.
It's better for both of them this way.
You know my secret? I don't follow people
She
like that.
couldn't have borne it. She loved him.
So I don't
and
see
wanted
it.
to stick by him. She fell
I'm not
out
gonna
with
get
her
into my
family
full
over him.
rant, but I've
They
already
couldn't
said it to you
stand her.
before.
And when he left her, the ground opened up beneath her feet. For 2 weeks, she was as good as dead. If she didn't have Matthew, she'd be dead.
You seem to know a lot
Dark.
about it. I mean, about the time before Miss Miller began working for you.
I have my reasons.
And Matthew
Maybe
cares deeply about the children of your other employees.
maybe their husbands
If
knew
you
each other.
fail with your own child,
Maybe?
you hope to do better with others, Constable.
Maybe she's secretly that girl's mom.